everyone, welcome to this lovely meditation session today. Um, Today, I want to take you through a meditation that I used to do a lot whenever I would struggle with death anxiety. So, for those of you that have been following me for a longer time, that are not new to this channel, you guys know that I used to struggle with a lot of existential anxiety, death anxiety, to the point of panic attacks and dissociation, and derealization, and depersonalization, all the good stuff. And so today I am fully free from that. However, as a human being, and this is what I tell my clients a lot, death anxiety and the fear of death is something that we will always, in some way or another, carry with us. And very often, the goal of trying to deal with our fear of death is not to necessarily have zero fear of it and get rid of it, but to learn to integrate that fear peacefully into our lives so that we can embrace our fear of dying as a part of what makes life beautiful. Um, in a lot of Eastern spiritual traditions, they talk about, the yin and yang of life, which is that in order to ever experience something truly in life, we always need to be able to have its contrast. Without contrast, we don't have the capacity to experience something. So we need death in order to experience life. Without death and the concept of death, we would not know what life really is. We would not be able to appreciate life. We would not actually see the value in life. And so that's why embracing death is a very important part of life and really learning to integrate it into our existence. So, what I want to do today is I want to take you through a very short meditation practice that helped me so much and that hopefully will bring you peace if you are feeling anxious of death today or just struggling with existential fear in general. So, I'm going to invite you to close your eyes. And you can sit however you want to sit as long as you're comfortable and that your spine is upward. And as we close our eyes together, we start to just take a moment to anchor ourselves into the present and just start to observe our breathing. I want to invite you to slowly start slowing down your breathing as well. And just notice what impact that has on you and your body. And then I'm going to invite you to become curious towards the fear in you. Being curious towards where it lives in your body, first of all. Where do you feel it? This fear of death. What we usually do is we run away from it, we distract from it. I want you to do the opposite for once. I promise you're in a safe setting. It's okay to slowly reach out to the fear and become curious about it. Like I said, the purpose of this meditation is not to get rid of our fear of death, it's to become at peace with it. So as you identify where you feel the fear, for me it's always in my chest or kind of my upper stomach area. I want you to just place your hands there very gently. And the first thing you do is you just talk to the fear. Hey fear, I see you. I see what you're scared of. You tell this fear, I can't change your circumstances. I can't change this reality of death. And I'm sorry about that. I wish I could. But what I can do is I can promise to always be a holding hand for you as you go through this difficulty of navigating the transience of life. So I'm just placing my hands right there on you, on my sweet body, on this fear of mine, and I'm just gonna hold you. I'm not running away from you. I'm right here. And I want to encourage you to, first of all, just spend a little time with that. Just letting this fear know that even though you can't change what it's afraid of, you're here to support it. And as you feel this or do this, you might feel an urge to release something. We forget that anxiety is actually always a suppressing emotion. Anxiety is the suppressing of something else we don't want to feel. So when we're afraid of death or fearing death, it's because we don't want to feel powerless or grief or helplessness. So whatever it is that you might feel coming up that your anxiety has been suppressing, I want you to encourage yourself to release that. Don't force anything, just see if anything comes up. If there's another emotion that your anxiety's been trying to push down, that it would feel actually like a relief to let it out. You might feel this in an urge to cry, or yawn, or shiver, or move. I want you to encourage yourself to release in whatever way you need to. And as you feel this other emotion, or if you don't feel it but you still feel the fear, you keep comforting yourself. This emotion is something you can be aware of, therefore you're not it. You're the observer of it, the caretaker of it. So just gently take care of this emotion within you. See it as something that's living in your body and just nurture it, hold it, send it love. We don't have to be afraid to feel anything in life. No emotion is too big for us, especially not if we're able to hold it with so much love, console ourselves in the craziness of this existence. As long as we're alive, we will have egos trying to sustain this life. Our entire body is programmed to want to live, so we can't expect it not to feel anything when it's confronted with the reality of dying. But it's how we respond to that, either with love and compassion, so that the body can process death, or with fear and rejection, so that we stay in the same fearful loop. This meditation might be something you have to do a few times. I used to do this every day, and now I do it every now and then whenever this fearful friend of mine shows up, and then I sit with it. Take a moment to take a deep breath. Go back into your body and try to see if there's any tension anywhere that you want to release. Whenever you're ready, if your eyes weren't open already, you can open your eyes. Look into mine. I love you very much, and I'm so proud of you for doing this meditation today. It means that you wanted to handle your fear in a healthy, helpful way. And this fear of death can teach us so much about living, about how to live, and how to truly, truly care for life and appreciate things. So again, I want to thank you for showing up today. I'm so proud of you, and I hopefully will see you in the next video. Bye.